Apparently I didn't hit it. Nope, here it comes.
Shit.
Nope, you ruined it.
Damn it. Yeah, I fucked it up. I did. Oh well.
Okay,
Alright.
so onward to Keenan's apartment. As you're going again, you notice that quiet. Not a lot of like thumping against doors or anything. At least on this floor. The floor below you guys, you're hearing a lot of noise. Like it sounds like everybody's getting fairly riled up down there. Nothing upstairs though. Let's say of the three of you, who do you think has lived in the apartments the longest?
Not me.
I think I probably had lived here while I was still in school, so.
Yeah, I think probably pretty close. I'd say I lived there probably at least 5 years, probably closer to like 7.
So probably
we'll say Jeb, roll. Let's say wits plus. I will just say a straight wits roll.
Okay. No successes.
Okay, never mind. You were witless.
I know.
Okay.
I think Bear just goes by.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But we do hear the things below, right? We do hear.
Yeah, like
scuttle
occasionally
going.
you'll hear like a scream or a shriek. Maybe it's in pain. Maybe it's in anger. You don't really want to find out right now.
No, we don't.
Peter just writing in his journal.
Yeah. Let's just focus task on hand. Let's just get to Keenan's room, check on him, because that's down below us. So out of sight, out of mind for now.
Okay, so you go up to his room. You notice that the door's not completely shut. It's like just barely kind of open.
That's concerning.
Like you get that little latch thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it was just kind of pushed in, and like the door was just kind of shut on that.
So Peter just kind of went like, Jeb, do you still have that quilt?
You bet I do.
Let's get into capture formation.
Yeah. Let's get in capture formation.
Let me write a GM note.
Capture formation, what that is.
Capture formation. Jeb the quilt. Peter on
the left.
I'm just batting
Beryl with the bat.
Okay, so when Hunter proper rolls in, there is something called tactics, and this sounds like a lovely thing to build up towards.
Yes. Awesome.
1 second.
Well, you can upgrade your quilt, hand woven.
Just the highest quality.
Wow.
Great grandmothers imbued with dust and magical, like, smells like mothballs. Okay, yeah. Quilt tactic capture formation. Yeah, so I guess I'll call to Keenan and knock on his door at the same time and ask him if he's all right. Keenan? Hey, Keenan, are you home?
Yeah, you don't hear anything. The lights it appears the lights are off as well.
Alright, I'm gonna slowly push the door. Oh, do we see light coming from the crack, the open door?
No, it seems dark. There's a light switch next to it, though.
Alright, yes.
You can't see anything in there. It is pitch black.
Fuck.
I can try to use my bat to like flip the light switch, maybe.
Yeah, I don't want to stick my arm in any dark space.
Yeah,
I don't have to.
Yeah, you don't hear anything go off. Like it like you hear something kind of like you hear it click the light, but you hear like something kind of short circuit in there, and yeah, you don't even get like a flash.
Okay.
You do have your cell phones though.
Okay. All right. Well then.
Imagine Jeb still has one that's so old that doesn't have. He's got like an iPhone like 4 or 3, so it doesn't have a light.
Yeah, no, Peter's got you beat. He literally just whips out his clamshell and just opens it and points it.
Oh God.
Does he have a jitterbug?
I mean, that's better than nothing, I guess.
That's not a jitterbug, but it's pretty much the oldest he can get that's still functioning.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, you shine your flashlights in there, and it looks like a horror movie in there.
God.
The walls, furniture, and ceiling are covered by the mad ravings of a broken mind.
God.
The spidery text appears to have been written by a madman, but there is a common thread here. Nothing here seems to fit the tidy, friendly, but fairly kind of simple guy that you knew.
Oh, fuck. I should have grabbed the flashlight from my room. That was a mistake.
Yeah. So
I'm going to holler to Keenan again now the door's open, trying to like see if he's even in there.
By the way, are we entering in like capture formation? Like,
I think we're still at the doorway, right?
Yeah.
Kind of at the doorway
Inching
still.
in here.
Yeah, calling to Keenan. Y'all, this is messed up. Something's obviously very wrong here.
Mhm. Yep.
I think we should keep looking though, because these mad ravings might lead to something. Maybe he's possessed and he's writing things down that are clues to the haunting.
I know this sounds weird, but if y'all could get me in there, I might be able to maybe look at this.
Okay. We need more light though. We definitely need more light. Fuck. I'm gonna go right.
Retreat real fast. Go get flashlights from our various apartments, or at least on the floor here.
Because Jeb has a hardware store, so he's got a plethora of flashlights. You know, the old school, you know, like big hanging ones, or mag lights, or pin lights.
I mean, so saying, do we just go kind of 2 doors? Because this guy's door was like a little bit down from yours. Do we just
it's not that far.
Open
Back
the door, like, wait,
okay.
Dad, pick up some lights.
Right, yeah. Come in, tell her dad, you know, everything's going great, you know, and then pack a lunch and then leave. Just kidding. Yeah, can we go grab some flashlights?
You grab a couple of flashlights.
Also, if we go back to Jeb's place, can I grab some salt?
Yeah, absolutely. If that's up to Jeb, though.
Yeah, I've got a sodium problem, so it's only potassium salt. I hope that's okay. I'm just kidding.
I'll make do, Jeb. I really
no. Yeah. I've got like the Morton brick of salt. I buy things in bulk, so it's like the brick of salt.
I'm assuming you maybe have like a deer salt lick.
Yeah, I was literally thinking, like a deer lick, like it's like a deer lick.
That being, and you in there, you know, you grab a couple of things. There's a couple of like those LED Coleman lanterns and stuff. Yeah, you grab a couple of things. Maybe like three light sources from there. You think that should be able to do. That being said, the noises downstairs, it's getting a little bit more unruly.
Oh, you know, I'm afraid that that's going to start coming up here, whatever that commotion is. I'll be honest.
Why don't we secure the other apartment and let me see what I can figure out from there?
Yeah, for sure. I think we should just go ahead, you know, get what we're done.
Should we coordinate with your dad a strategy about knocking, just so he knows it's us and not whoever, if somebody from downstairs comes up and tries to come in your apartment?
That's a good idea. Why not? Okay. You know. Yeah, Dad. We'll knock on the door like a heartbeat, and you'll know it's us. Also, look through the peephole. Also, if you don't hear my voice, maybe don't open the door. Really, I don't know. Just roll with it.
He's like, all right, son. I'll hold the home stead.
I think anything's possible. I think someone can make my voice or whatnot. It's kind of crazy out here, but we'll go with the door knocking.
All right. Okay, so back to the apartment.
Keanu's.
Back to Keanu's apartment. So here's what you can do. This is what's known as a team action. If you want to do it this way. I'm assuming that pretty much you get a leader in it. I'm assuming that Peter's going to be the leader.
If it comes to investigation, yes.
Yeah, pretty much. You both can contribute in ways that you think like matter. and the successes if you guys garner any successes, it will add to his total dice pool. So I'm going to say that for Peter, you're going to be rolling wits in occult. But yeah, what would you two like to roll to see if you could possibly help? Like, what do you think would make sense? And we'll
I also have some occult knowledge, so I'll do occult and composure because this is fucking creepy.
Okay.
So if I could do composure to help us keep us like all level-headed, because this is wigging me out. So.
I also have 1 in occult for like neo-pagan shit, which I don't know if any of this is going to be helpful, but and then I guess wait, should I have something called common sense, which means I can ask you questions. I don't know if that's helpful at this juncture or not, but
you know
okay,
what? Yeah, I'll allow that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that being said, you can either help with the rolls, like you can either help with the team action, or you can ask me the one common sense question.
Okay.
Or do whatever, however common sense works.
All right, let me see. Don't tell me you can't find a match in this PDF. Shit. Okay, fuck that, never mind. Yeah, I'll just assist with it. So I guess occult and composure, little though it may be.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because this is weird stuff, and I'm actually going to ask an integrity roll after this from pretty much everybody involved. Because it's unnerving to say the least. But yeah, both of you roll those things and tell me how many successes you get.
You say integrity and
not
what?
Not you yet, Garrett.
Okay.
And you no. You just need to roll composure and occult. So
Okay, like I said.
that's
Okay.
Beryl.
I got 1.
Okay.
That's 2 successes. No, sorry, 1. I got 1 success. 1 success.
Okay. Peter, you get to add 2 dice to your dice pool.
Hooray!
Yeah. Teamwork, making the dream
And
work.
I was rolling occult and what?
Wits.
Wits. Okay, so that's a 6 naturally, so I roll
That, and again, if you feel you need to, because this there's a lot to go over with this stuff. If you feel you need to, you could spend some willpower.
Oh, I'm definitely doing that.
Okay.
So I'm rolling 11.
Okay. Roll 11 dice.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's nothing.
And remember, if you get any 10s, that
2.
counts as a success, and you get to roll again.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. Okay.
4.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I had a 10 earlier. Well.
Me too.
I had 5
Wow.
successes.
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
That is what we call an exceptional success.
There we go, Peter. Woo-hoo.
Get it.
And you get you let's see, you get extra text on that. So it's not easy, but you do untangle the thread. And here's some of the stuff you find. The wizard's trap closed on me with fire. I knew that he shouldn't have been trusted, but I was so desperate for peace from that thing which stalked me. He bewitched me, he played me for a fool, and I gave him everything he needed to make his magic. I thought it was for my benefit, but with magic you always pay a price. He was patient. He waited for the toll to be worth his efforts until my family had grown fat and complacent in his trap. Then he struck, and we were burned and torn from our flesh. Our souls were trapped in the raging storm of his will. We may be trapped, but we will be free. The wizard Barnes will pay with his life. All who live on my land will pay with their lives. Yeah, and
Well,
so
fuck.
that fun stuff. Who's ready for some integrity rolls?
I am.
Yes, so.
Okay, so hold on a moment.
Oh my god.
So I'm assuming everybody has either a 7 or a 6 integrity.
Yo.
7.
6.
Okay, so let's see. +1 on all of y'all. Let's see. Hold on a moment. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go with just a straight integrity roll. +1. Roll resolve plus composure +1.
I have 2.
Okay.
So I have 3, and one of them is a 10. So I'm going to roll it again. And that was not anything. So 3 total.
I got 3. Hold on. Oh, that's not okay. That was a bad roll because I think I just dropped it. Okay, 3. Well, I got a 10. I got another 10.
Until you get a number you like there.
No, like I got another 10. I was like, that can't be possible because I think I just dropped it and it just like fell flat. So 3 successes.
Okay. So y'all succeed. Your integrity doesn't drop from the madness. However, we're gonna say you're all pretty freaking spooked from all that. So just remember, that's the one where your character has seen the supernatural and their attention is grabbed. Resolution. Character's fear/fascination causes them to do something which hinders the group or complicates things. So, yeah. Be sure to remember that in case you don't resolve it in the next 10-ish minutes when I cut it off for the evening.
Fuck. So we have to do something that hinders the group.
You don't have to.
You don't have
immediately,
to.
right?
If you
Yeah.
want the kind of beat towards the experience, you can.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a nice little way to say, hey, you can gain some experience, a beat if you fuck over your friends.
Oh, okay. Well, I am behind on my beats, but loyalty is also my vice, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm guessing Peter told all of us that he transcribed it and spoke it out.
That stuff that's been relayed to all of
right.
you.
Yeah, basically.
You said magic wasn't real.
They literally said wizards, Peter.
Wizard!
Yeah, I think magic may be more real than you ever thought. Also, there's something about fire. That would explain the heat in the stairwell, would it not?
That might actually explain the fire that burnt down the original house.
Right, it wasn't just an accident.
Which, again, would lead to my theory that we need to go down. It might not be like, it might be there's a reason why it lets you keep going up.
Right, but you can't go down.
He's trying to scare us off from going down.
Right.
And again, I've not seen what you've seen, I guess, so I don't know that we can't go down. It's just a matter of...
Should we?
Can we come back if we do?
Right.
So. I don't know.
All right. Well, let's look around this room. I'd like to finish looking around his apartment, Keenan, see if Keenan's actually in there. And then I would like to also get out of this dark-ass, scary room as well. Yeah, so it's like we can plan once we get back into my apartment. But for now, let's make sure Keenan's not in here.
Okay, you guys have spent probably a good 10-ish minutes in there, kind of pilfering through stuff. See if you found anything. Like, this is like the whole apartment too. Like there are no door frames. Like,
right.
Yeah, like there. I mean, it's not pretty.
So this is not something that just happened now. This is probably sort of a long-term madness, maybe, or.
You could possibly draw that conclusion, but yeah, I mean, it's just you guys in there that you know of.
Oof.
I think we have no choice but to attempt to go down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, I guess you need to see what we saw, Peter, with the blackness.
Pretty
in the
spooky.
stairwell. Yeah, it's real spooky. I mean, it was the most spooky thing until we came into this room, and this room is pretty
I don't know. The
fucked
ghosts
up.
were pretty spooky, but I guess on the
Don't
other hand,
underestimate and he holds up that salt lick he got from your apartment. Have salt.
You gonna boil some water or make some pasta?
It's a
He's just
kind
No,
of
I mean,
thing.
I'm trying to make light of the situation because I hate it.
All right. Oh yeah, good joke. It just goes right over Jed's head. Jed doesn't realize it. He doesn't really get humor all that much. All right, y'all. So I guess let's go back to my apartment and kind of talk to my dad and figure out how to get him maybe to come with us, because I don't really want to leave him. I don't think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Your father might be safer staying where he is.
Yeah, but what if fucking Family Feud or whatever, man? Like that's probably better than what we're doing.
Steve Harvey's a American icon and a jewel, so don't say fuck Family Feud.
But sure.
Jed is. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Jed really loves Steve Harvey.
For some reason,
problematic fave.
Yeah, he hasn't read anything about the criticism. You know, either from he knows it's going to ruin Steve Harvey for him, or he just literally doesn't know about it. You know, it's up to a debate.
Doesn't want to know.
He doesn't want to know, or maybe he just literally doesn't know. No one can really tell. But yeah,
it's like those people who it's like, oh, I love John Wayne movies. It's like, he was hella racist, right? And it's like,
yeah,
I want to hear about that.
He sucked.
Yeah, but he was a good actor. Okay, so go back to my apartment, get a game plan, right?
I mean, are we in your apartment right now?
Well, before we walk in, Peter, would you like to bring Bassett and have him stay with my dad rather than the?
No, I'm very happy with where Bassett is.
Okay,
safe.
All right, just giving you the option. All right, so we're in my apartment then.
Okay, so you go over there, do the little. Frank opens the door. And he's like, "So any good news?"
On the contrary, Pops. We think Keenan is crazy, and he wrote a bunch of babblings about wizards and fire, and all over his apartment like a crazy person. So we think we need to go downstairs. Is what we're thinking.
We need to get to the lowest part of this building.
Mm-hmm. To potentially destroy this anchor that Peter's talked about, but we definitely think something potentially is down there.
I believe that Keenan has a big part of this.
He's in some way connected, obviously, unless he's just totally wackadoodle, and that's just all that is nonsense, which I don't think is true. So I think Keenan is somehow tied. Yeah, so I think our plan right now is to have you stay here, just keep watching, our main man, and then we'll come back for you when we figure it out.
Okay. I think, I was watching the TV, and I don't know what's going on downstairs, but I'm hearing stuff, a lot of it sounds like people are hitting the walls on the floor below us, screaming.
We heard it too. It sounded like it's getting kind of worse. But I think if you just lock the door, don't open it.
You're going to be safe down there, son?
Don't know, Dad. I really don't know.
You'll be safe, sir. This is my dream.
Yeah. It'll be totally safe, Dad. It's kind of. Yeah, I mean, we got to figure this out. I mean, we can't just sit here the entire time and just wait for it to blow over. I don't know if this is one of those things. So we gotta figure this out.
All right. He walks up and hugs you. Strong, elderly man, but
good dad hug.
Feel the love, and he's like, take care of yourself, son. And don't be afraid to run if it looks like it's going to get rough.
Yeah, I know, Dad. I know. You taught me well. I mean, I can handle myself. I'll be all right. Just stay put and yeah. Jib's not one for a bunch of soft words.
He looks over at Beryl and Peter and says, "You two take care of my boy."
We're gonna try.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to call it an evening on that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's as good a place as any.
that sounds like a good spot.